Yeah, cruising in the ocean with my fellas, waving at the shore, we got all them people jealous. They see that we shining from way over yonder. Gotta thank my father, my sponsor, for putting me on board and also giving me the capability to live life with no fear, create buzz with no beer. God is the reason why I live like this. Now everybody hating me, now I feel like Chris. Working out, eating right, now I look like this. Phone filled with different numbers, now my ex all pissed. Now I'm playing, she don't care cause she move like this. Man, I ain't hating cause she bad, man, we all ruthless. Man, I got money in my pocket, diamonds on my pinky and that. Yo, y'all know what it is, man. Just call me Monte Nacho. If you are a fan, I got you. Favorite food is crab and lobster. And you tuned in to the Monte's World Podcast, Season 3, Episode 2. Share, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss none of the content. Let me put this hoodie on. Hold on. Yeah. Share, like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss none of the content. Oh, it's a Sunday morning. Set the clocks back an hour. So we got a long sleep. So everybody should be up, refreshed, ready to go. If you go to church, you should be there on time. Some of y'all might still be asleep, respecting the time, which I understand that completely. I really do. But today we're going to dive in on something kind of deep. It can be deep, depending on how you take it. It's Season 3, Episode 2. It's called Your Present Can't Win If Your Past Is Still Present. I think that's what I called it. It was something like that. Your present can't win if your past is present. Your present cannot win if your past is present. God, I don't know what this is. I'm not going to say you downloaded it, but you're the only one in me. So let me pick my words and choose my words properly to deliver to your people. And this little message that I want to give them real fast. In Jesus' name, amen. All right. Your present cannot win if your past is still present. What I mean by that is it's exactly what I'm saying. It's exactly what I'm saying. If you're still dwelling in the past, then how do you expect your present and your future to be successful in any way? And that's on a lot of things. If you've done some bad things, let's say you've been to jail, you had to go to jail for something, and you're out. You was in jail for about maybe a year or two. I ain't gonna give you like a lot, but let's say you was in jail for about a year or two, right? You get out, free man or free woman. You get to start all over. You know the world is going to look at you different, of course, because they know you were in jail and all this and this or whatever. But you have to look at yourself different to force the world to look at you a different way. So you got to present yourself totally different than what you did in the past in the first place for them to understand that this is not the same person that I know. This is not the same person that was in jail. This is a whole other person. That person learned from his mistakes or her mistakes. You see that they're trying to start a business. You see that they're working. You see they're not in the same groups that they were in. They don't have the same friends, same comrades. They don't have the same nothing. They're definitely different. You can see it. You can see it. You can sense it. You know that they're not the same people. That's their present. But a lot of people in the past that come to you and just try to make you live back there. But you're not back there, of course. You know what I mean? But you got to stand strong on that. Only way you can do that is with God. I'm going to let you know that now because it's a lot of people that'll make you try to go back and relive your past. Oh, I remember when you did this. Or I remember even when we be doing that stuff just randomly, when we link up with people we ain't seen in a while. a lot of people bring up past stuff. Like I remember when we used to go to the stores and we used to do this and do that, or used to go out with that girl and we used to do this and a lot of stuff that we probably should have been doing, but it was fun while we were doing it, and people bring it up. That's that past stuff. You be like, yeah, 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 man, that stuff was fun. We should do that again. Some of us get caught up with just saying yeah because of the person we talking to, instead of just being honest and being like, yo, I don't live like that no more. You know what I'm saying? That ain't me no more. I don't steal from the stores no more. I don't just sleep around with any girl no more. I don't smoke no more. I don't drink no more. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. They got to know that. But a lot of us still try to fit in so much that we just allow them to say that, and we just be like, yeah, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute. Let's do it. Let's run it back. Let's go to the bar. Let's do this, this, and this. Stuff that you turn your back from, you want to go back and do it because of the fact that the person that you're talking to, or the person that's trying to take you back to your past, you're cool with them so much you just want to do whatever they say, which got you caught up in the first place. You know what I mean? That's your past. Bringing your past into your present. It's not allowing your present to be great, which makes your future bright. You're still dwelling on the past. And like I said, the title, your present can't win if your past is present. Now let's look at it from another light. If you're looking from the how I want to swing that. Okay, when like I said, when the past is brought up, and you're past the past, you have to cut the past off. You can't really communicate with the past. You can't really do things, whatever, because you're so quick to just relink or relive that, and now you're at home just sitting and remembering things that you did in your past because maybe your present isn't as exciting as your past was. Now you're just sitting in the house, just watching TV, being safe, just sitting in the house, watching TV, spending time with your family and things like that, instead of just being out with everybody, getting caught up like you did before. Because when you was outside with everybody, everything was cool until you got caught up. Everything was cool until they found out you were sleeping with that girl. Everything you cool until you end up having to go, you know what I'm saying, go to jail because you got in a fist fight with somebody, or you pulled a gun out on somebody, or you drunk too much and you know what I'm saying, crashed your car, or stuff, all this extra stuff that happened in the past. Your present day is clear, reset. So I'm talking to all of us. Why do we think, and a lot of times dwell on what our past was? You don't even want to think about it no more. I thought it's hard to think about it when other people bring it up. But when you by yourself, why are you thinking about it? Unless you're thinking about it, being grateful for what you came through or what you've been through. But a lot of us ain't thinking of it that way. We're thinking like, man, well, if I go back here, I wouldn't be struggling financially because I could go back there, link up with my mans or link up with my girl, and we could get back to this money. Because right now my pockets ain't the same as it was in the past. It's a lot of things in our lives that causes us to think back to our past, to be like, dang, what if I would have stuck around? Even in relationships. A lot of us be in perfect relationships, not even perfect, but present relationships, but they're so good. The woman is treating you so right. The man is treating you so right. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't argue much. Y'all on one accord. Y'all synced. But in the back of your mind, you still thinking about your ex-girl. A lot of times you still think about your ex-man. While you're in the process of kissing this person, you're thinking about your ex-person. Y'all sitting down watching TV and stuff like that, and you just black out or blink out for a second, and you just thinking, oh man, I remember when I used to sit here with my ex, and all. Why is your ex even being present? You're getting the love that you deserve and the love that you need right now in the present. But you keep thinking about the past. What if that would have worked? Oh man, and your present might have only been here for a month. Your past, you've been there for 5 years. So you're thinking and you're like, man, like, this is cool, but I still think about so-and-so. I still think about how they made me feel. I still think about how we used to do this together, do that together. And slowly but surely, you starting to reminisce on your past relationship in your present relationship. Now, your present relationship is looking at you weird because they see you acting a little strange. And you're not keeping it real with them. Now, show of hands, how many people will go to their present relationship and be like, they like, what you think about? What y'all say, penny for your thoughts. And you'll say, man, I'm thinking about how much fun I have with my ex-girl. Or I think about how much fun I have with my ex-guy. How many of y'all be that honest? Now, in my relationship, I would be 1,000% honest because that's just what I am now. They might be upset with my answer, but I'm keeping it real at all times, which I feel everybody should, regardless of the outcome. That's where you get the respect. That's where you gain respect. When people just, when you are honest with yourself and you honest with your people, sometimes they be like, oh, well, you don't got to tell them everything. That's still holding stuff back. I don't hold stuff back in relationships no more. I'm going to be me. And if you don't like me, then I guess this relationship ain't going to work. That's how I look at it. If you don't like me, then the relationship ain't going to work. You'll ask me, well, why are you thinking about your ex? I'm like, I mean, I've been with my ex for 5+ years. It's hard not to. You know what I'm saying? And they might get pissed off and mad. But hey, that is what it is. I don't think about my ex like that now. But like I said, I've been with my ex for 5 years. So yeah, I'm thinking, oh, is she cool? She all right? To have a talk to her. Is her business booming? I don't think of her like, oh man, I remember when we used to kiss. Oh, I remember when we used to make love. I don't think about none of that. I think about the person. Because at the end of the day, regardless if we didn't make it, I still wish happiness on you. I wish God, I pray God blesses you in all things. I pray God sends you the right person, things like that. But see, the other side of all of this is when you having a successful relationship or a successful business and all this, because it's the second time you started a business or the second time you started a relationship or the fifth time you started a business or the fifth time you started a relationship, things like that. When you're dwelling on the past, you're not thinking about the bad stuff that happened that caused you to have to start over. Because I could think of be like, man, this was fun. I remember when we went here. Or I remember when you took that guy there. Or that guy took you here. This, and all that. Y'all was all happy. But do you remember the arguments, though, that caused you to cause that to be the past? Do you remember what that person said to you? What caused that to be the past? A lot of times we don't think about that. But we still dwell on the past while we're in the present. We're enjoying ourselves in the present. Everything that we were struggling with in the past, we don't struggle with now. As far as relationships, you know what I'm saying? This person cooks for you. This person communicates with you. This person holds you. This person massages you. This person does all these things that the past didn't do, possibly. You know what I'm saying? They don't yell at you. They don't argue with you. They listen to what you say. They appreciate what you say. The small stuff compared to the big stuff. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to take them on a trip to Zamunda for them to be like, oh my God, my man is so good. Or, oh my God, my woman is so cool. He don't got to buy you diamonds for you to smile and be like, man, I appreciate him so much. You're present. But your past, you had to do all of that. You had to make sure on Valentine's Day, you spent like $1,500 and all you got was a thank you. You didn't get anything outside of that. You didn't get a kiss. You didn't get no quality time. You know what I'm saying? If y'all married, y'all didn't make love. And then after that, y'all only did it on that day. Like when the last time that person made love to you? Now. But now you're with a person who, if y'all married, y'all possibly made love all the time now. Or possibly they make sure that you straight all the time. Or possibly they make sure that you eat all the time. Even when they don't feel like cooking. They make sure that you got some food on your table. You know what I'm saying? And the other way around. They making sure that you got money in your pocket for gas. They making sure that, you know what I'm saying, that we communicate, we're praying together, we're reading the Bible together, we do all of this stuff. This stuff that's mandatory in relationships for relationships to work. And a lot of people don't do it. But you're getting it now. You didn't get it in the past, but you get it in the present. But yet you're sitting in the present thinking about the past. Why? You can't even elevate to go to the next level with your present person or your present situation because you're still dwelling on the past. My question is, why are you holding on to the past if the past is the past? It's the reason why the past is the past. It's a reason. They must have done something that turned you completely off and was like, you know what, I'm done. They might have cheated on you. They might have said some rude and belligerent things that made you like, you know what, I'm packing up and I'm leaving. You know what I'm saying? It might have been some people in your business. Like, you know what, you think this business is only about you? I quit. Run the business by yourself. All of this extra stuff. It's a lot of stuff that happens in our past that we want to dwell on in our present, which jacks up our future.
It jacks up our present and it jacks up our future. What we have to do is let go of our past. Keep the good things though, because there's a lot of good things. Go find where you were, who you were. Like I remember when I was saying, because the relationship that I'm in right now, I love it so much. And the reason being is because I can be me. Literally, I have not been this person that I am now since high school. I'm talking about joking around, clowning around, saying what I want to say, being who I, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that my past relationships didn't allow me to be that, but I always used to tiptoe on conversations because I didn't want to hurt that person's feelings. I didn't want to say nothing off the, you know what I'm saying? If they stayed out super late, I didn't want to say nothing because I didn't want to make them mad because they gonna flip or whatever. I didn't want to do none of that. Now, me being who I am, like I am me now. All the other past relationships that I was in, not just the last one, all of them, I wasn't me 100%. It was always a couple things that I didn't bring with me, or a couple things that I had to change to fit this. They might have been who they were. I wasn't who I was. And I felt that I couldn't be who I was for the relationship to work. There was a lot of things that they did that I didn't like, but I let them do it. There's a lot of things, the way that they talked to me, I didn't like, but I let them do it. It's a lot of movement that they did with other people that I didn't like, but I let them do it. I don't do that now. That's past. This is present. I'm not going to no. Oh, I'm about to go somewhere with this guy. No, you're not. Where y'all going? No. Even if you do go, all right, I'm just letting you know out the gate, I'm not rocking with it. So if you care about my feelings, make a move. But I'm telling you, I'm not feeling this at all. For the record. Just letting you know, I'm not a fan of this. If you go do it, all right, well, whatever. Just expect the outcome when you get back. I'm not saying I'm going to be packed up or anything, but don't think you're going to get the awesome energy that you expect because this don't even make no sense. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, but that's past. Present, I don't have to worry about that. Present, hey, I'm about to go here with such and such. You cool? You want anything before I go? It ain't no, oh, I'm about to go kick it with one of my guy friends. It ain't one of those, oh, I'm finna go kick it with, you know, boom, boom. It's always, oh, no, do you want to come? If you don't want to come, all right, cool. I know it's girls' night, you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely go check in, call you, make sure that I'm cool or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Even when I'm with them, I'm still thinking about you, so I'm going to call you and make sure you know that. And things like that. That's present. I'm like, all right, well, cool. And it's not no, oh, well, you have to be out and about with your girls, but it's a, oh, well, I'm about to go out with one of my guy friends. I'm like, nah. I don't know your guy friend. I don't know nothing like that. And I don't care if he was here first. At the end of the day, he got to respect the fact that I don't want my woman going out with no guy anywhere. Or we just going to the such and such. I just want to go with him. Why can't you go with me? Oh, well, you don't like going there. I'm like, all right, so that's cool. But once again, why do you have to go with him? These is past situations that a lot of people have to deal with. Because nowadays, it's 2025. A lot of guy friends is sleeping with they girlfriends. You know what I'm saying? They flirt with them. They plotting. They trying to figure out how to get in. So the girl is always going with them and opening up everything, telling them about the relationship, the good and the bad, and telling them the bad every time they argue. That's the person she called and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot that a lot of guys got to deal with. And it's a lot of girls that got to deal with that too. Because a lot of guys, they call they men and be like, man, yeah, I'm about to just start whatever because she's da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. So when your past is like that and your present isn't, why are you still dwelling on that? You know what I'm saying? And also, you can't assume that the past, you can't assume that the present is the same as the past just because it's presented the same way. You can't judge everybody based off of what your past did. It don't matter if he looked like him. It don't matter if she looked like her. It don't matter if they seem like they do the same stuff. It don't mean that she's going to treat you that same way. There's some people out here that respect relationships. There's a lot of people that respect their woman, that they won't cross the line. They won't go out here. So you can't just be like, oh yeah, because you know how y'all guys is. Or you guys can't be like, oh yeah, but you know how y'all women is. Sometimes that is true, but you can't just assume that though. You can't just assume that all guys and all girls are bad. But you got to heal from your past so your present can be cool. And when your present presents itself, you got to let that past go. And if you don't let that past go, your present can't be successful and your future can't even be possible without your present being successful in your future. So once again, like I said, your present can't win if your your present can't win if your past is present. That's it. You gotta let your past go. Grab the good things, like I said. Go find yourself. And if that's in the past, because these relationships or these business partners or these cousins or these brothers, these sisters, these whatever you were in, these groups or whatever that you were in, caused you to change into a whole nother person, go back to where that was. Or remember who you were before that and go get that and bring that to the present. Bring yourself back. Don't bring the nonsense that those people changed you into being here to the present. Let your present be successful so your future could be bright. But do not let your past become your present. Because your present cannot be successful if your past is your present. Y'all share, like, comment, and subscribe, man. I ain't had that much to say. I ain't had that much to say at all. But I hope that got to you, because it definitely got to me. God, blah, 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 blah. God, I thank everyone that listened to the podcast today, bro. I pray that they all see the light. They all see you. God, I ask that you would protect them all. Keep them from danger seen and unseen, and let them know that their present is great. As long as they're being themselves. God, I want you to let them know, as I told them, that their past cannot dwell in their present. Their past cannot dwell in their present, God. God, I ask that you would just be with them. Be with them. Give them strength. Give them hope. Give them love. Give them peace that passes all understanding. And as I record this on Sunday, and they get this on Monday, that they continue to keep seeking after you. In Jesus' name, amen. I appreciate all y'all for listening. Like I said, your present can't win if your past is present. Y'all share, like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate all y'all. It's Monte, and I'm out.
I feel that you ought to go. Treating me like I'm the man. I feel like you ought to go. The things that you do with your hands, I feel like you ought to go. The way that you twerk when you dance, I feel that you ought to. I feel that you ought to go. Treating me like I'm the man. I feel like you ought to go. The things that you do with your hands, I feel like you ought to go. The way that you twerk when you dance, I feel that you oughta go. Baby, you showing that's for real to me. And I can't keep it low key. See, everything you do to me is crazy.
to the dome, you know I came to kill. And all the DJs and